So, slip stitch knot. I'm going to start right by the side so we don't see any of the stitch to start. So right on the side, just pull this over here. And actually it's not on this side, we have to do it on this side, on the outside, not the inside, or else our stitch would have been wrong. Okay, so in between, right on the side of the blouse, in between the circles, we're going to come in. And I just want it a little bit longer, so I'm going to do, first we do a single and then 3 chain. Do double crochet. So I'm going to do double crochets. And I'm going to see how many I'm going to do here because I don't want it to be too tight. So I'm going to do, let's see, 4. I'm going to come in the center of this one here, right in the middle, and then 4 again. And then I'm going to see if I want, probably have to do another row or so of it to make it a little bit longer. And then we're going to finish up with the single and a reversed stitch, which was all new to me, but I had it, I asked Miss Karen Coffey, she's the administrator of Crochet Therapy, one of the groups that I'm in, my favorite group of all of them, so beautiful, and I'm involved like, I don't know, 30, if not more. So I was telling her that I didn't know what I was going to do for an edge, and she gave me the opinion of the reversed single, which I've never heard of. I mean, I've done reverse singles, but like one back and then continue ahead. But no, it's completely reversed, and so she showed me through a video for me to have knowledge what it was, and I found it very interesting and very nice, so I'm going to add that to the end also. Hopefully it's going to come out nice. If I don't like it on this blouse, well, I'll use it probably for something else, but it should be good because it was really beautiful. But we'll get to it when we get to it. Anyway, people, so this is all we're going to do to this edge. 4 inside of the, if you feel that you need to put 5, then go ahead, depending upon your stitch, if it's too loose or too tight. So we're doing 4 double crochets inside of the loops here and 1 on top of the where we have the single. Okay, so we're going to do this all the way around. I'm going to continue mine, then come back to you and see if we're going to continue to do again another double crochet over this one just for length. If you want to keep it the length that you have, then you just, you know, advance ahead and then go just to the final touch of the edge. If you don't want to do this double. I'm doing it because I want it a little bit longer, but I don't want it that long that I have to put another circle. So I'm just adding this on just to finalize the length here on this. So nothing to it, just pretty much, you know, then you fix it a bit. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. So we have 5 singles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to skip 1, 2. Let's do a, what do you call this, triple. And we're going to do 8 more inside of the same space. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hope I'm saying this right. I hope this is what you call triple, turning twice on your needle. 2, 4, 6, 8. Now we're going to skip 1, 2. On the third space, single, 2, 3, 4, and 5 single. And again, so we turn twice, skip 1, 2. On the third, we're going to do the triple again 8 times, and this is how we're going to proceed this row. And then we have one more row after this. Whoops. And then we're pretty much done after that. I hope that this is going to work out for me, because I'm trying to give it a little bit of more height on the bottom. I can make it a little bit longer without creating a whole flower, a whole circle, because that's too much. I don't want it. 2, 4, 6. And I wanted to give it a nice finish effect also on this blouse. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So we have 8 triple crochet, and we're going to skip 1, 2 on the third space single. So we're going to do 5 singles again, and this is how it's going to go the whole row all the way around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then again skip 2 space, and on the third space we're going to create again the triple crochet 8 times on the same space. I'm still learning the crochet codes, and let me tell you, it has been a challenge for me, because I cannot translate, does not give the same meaning of translation from Portuguese to English, or else it would have been very easy for me to do, right? 2, 4, 6, 7, and 8. Skip 2 space on the third one. We continue on with the singles, 5 singles again. Now, don't worry if we get to the end and it doesn't match up, because I don't know, how many stitch. I'm not calculating the stitch, but we'll figure out something. If it doesn't match up to the end, we'll fix it. So this is what it's going to be all the way to the end. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, we're pretty much reaching the end. So I did my 8. So I'm going to skip my 1, 2 on the third one. 1, 2, and on the third one here, I'm going to do where we started the first one. So I'm just going to create one over here right on top of the first one, so we can at least match it up. So I'm going to skip, so we have the first one here, so I'm going to go, no, I'll do right on the first one. So we're going to create the last one here. It doesn't matter if we're missing 2, 3 singles, doesn't change anything. It's either that, or we would have to skip a couple more here in order to get there. But I think creating this is just going to be fine. Actually, not. We need to do, we're going to add, we need to add a few more singles here. So I'm going to make where we landed. Okay, instead of skipping 3, we're going to skip only 1. We're going to go in the second one here on the last one. We're going to create another single in the same space. So we have 2 and 3. And the next space 4, and we're going to create another single on the same one here, and 5. So we'll have the 5 singles, okay? I think it would be the best way. And then of course coming into the first one here, we're going to create the 8 triple, and we should be fine. Sometimes you just have to go back and forth on it. And play around with it a bit in order to get the right thing. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we're just going to come and lie it on here. Actually with a slip like that. Now we're going to go over right in the center with a single, and let me see how I'm going to do this. Okay, sometimes you just have to play with it. Okay, so after we got into the middle with the single, we're going to do the triple. This time we're going to come by the back and then to the front, grab our thread from the back and do another triple here, and 1, 2, and 3, and picot with a slip stitch, and then again come from the back into the front, into the back, and grab our thread to do another triple, and 1, 2, and 3 again, and close it with a slip stitch because I don't want too much of a gap separation. So coming in from the back to the front, and then to the back, and 1, 2, and 3, and close it again into the next space, one, 2, and 3, and again. And if you don't really want to have this sort of edge, you can just do single or double. I'm doing this because I want a height on it. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to skip 1, 2. On the third one, we're going to do the single. So you're going to, if you find that it's pulling too much, oops, almost took everything down. If you find that it's pulling too much, then it's best to do a 1 chain in order for it not to pull. So we're not, when we do the last one here, we're not doing the picot. Okay, 1 chain, let's try 1 chain. 1, 2, on the third one. Yes, I think we'll leave it at that. And then again, 1 chain. And then we're coming from the back to, or from the back to the front to the back. And again, 1, 2, and 3. We're doing the triple, picot, slip stitch, and again, from the back to the front. And we're going to finish our pattern this way. And then you can cut your thread and you're pretty much set up for it. So I'll meet you at the end once I'm done. Okay, everyone, so pretty much we finished the edge on the bottom. I think it looks pretty, and it gives me enough, a little bit more length on the bottom without creating a whole new flower, because it would have been a little bit bigger and I didn't want that. Okay, so slip stitch knot. Okay everyone, so we're going to go under the armpits and do a single crochet throughout the whole round. So I'm going right under the armpit. I'm going right in the connection between both flowers with a single. Trying to hide my thread at the same time. And go inside where we have the chain. Single, 1, 2, 3, and 4. One on top where the single is. And again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now if you find that it's pulling too much, it's too tight, we don't want that, just do another single and make it 5 for the, especially people that have a very tight stitch, because we don't want it to be pulling up your under armpit, right? So we gotta, and don't tighten it too much when you're doing it. Like try to make it not too loose and not too tight. So we're going to do that to both sides, okay? And then I'll come back with you with it. And not to forget, we're also going to do that to the neck, chest area. Okay, so we're going to do singles the same way, 4. If you find that it's pulling too much, then do 5 and do 1 on top of the single. So single stitch all the way through under the armpits, well, the arms, and the neck area. Okay, before I forget, I just finished doing my single, and while I still have my hook and my thread before cutting, I might as well finish it up this way. So we're going to do the single crochet reverse. That means we're going to go backwards, especially people that are right-handed like myself. We find it a little bit hard, or even lefties, because they have to do it the other way. But we're going to do this together. Thank you so much, Karen, for the option to finalize it this way, your advice. Thank you so much for the reverse. Let's hope that we can get it. So the first thing we're going to do, since I finished my last single, so I did slip stitch. We're going to do 1 chain going up, and then we are just going to go back into the same one here, pull the thread, and close it in. We're going to go into the back one, as you see right there, pull the thread, and close it in into the other back one. So we're doing the reverse way, and it's a little bit tricky at the beginning, but we can get this. We can do this together. So you'll get used to it. It's no different than doing the single. It's the single, but backwards. Okay, so we're not turning pattern. We're just closing it, giving that nice little border to the edge here and to the neck area. You don't have to do this, but I think it gives it a pretty look. So we're doing 1 per space. So you just come into the back, pull your thread, and take out 2. Come to the back, pull out the thread, and take out 2. And it gives you this beautiful end result on it. Okay, so we're going to do this to the sleeves and also to the neck area. But if you don't want to do anything at all to the sleeves or the neck area, you can just leave the blouse as is. I'm going to continue mine finish, and then I am going to put it on, take the reveal shots, and put it out there for you guys to see. Thank you so much for being part of this journey with me. And please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video, and let me know what you think. If you're creating some of my pieces from my channel, send it to me through Instagram. Everything will be on the description box. You can follow me through there, send me a picture through there, and I'll put it up on the video that I usually create for the people that are creating my pieces, so the world can see your creation too. Thank you so much, everybody, and until next time, I hope you enjoyed this blouse and this tutorial. God bless, stay safe, and please be kind to one another, especially to yourself. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.